For human biology, a radiation dose of 5 gray is lethal. The gray, or GY, is the standard metric used to measure absorbed ionizing radiation. At this 5 gray threshold, catastrophic biological failure begins. The incoming kinetic energy physically shreds the cellular architecture, dissolving the strict internal boundaries required to sustain life. This chart visualizes the 5 gray human limit against the operational baseline of Deinococcus radiodurans, which routinely processes 15,000 gray. This massive scaling represents an exponential increase in kinetic energy. At 15,000 gray, the radiation load supersedes biological parameters, entering the realm of pure physics. Human cellular structures disintegrate at a microscopic fraction of the radiation load that this specific organism navigates as a routine environmental variable. Analyzing Deinococcus radiodurans requires discarding standard biological classifications of extremophile bacteria. It operates as a highly specific, data-driven biomechanical matrix. The paradox of its survival is the complete absence of physical defense. It possesses no dense exterior armor, heavy lead walls, or specialized shielding. Instead of resisting the impact, the organism accepts the catastrophic fragmentation of its genetic code. It allows gamma radiation to pass straight through its core. To survive, it relies entirely on a nonlinear, real-time genome reassembly protocol executed immediately after the blast. At 15,000 gray, survival depends entirely on the execution of a high-speed data sorting algorithm. High-energy gamma photons interact with standard biological matter primarily through the Compton effect. This is a phenomenon where the incoming photons collide with atoms, transferring their energy and ejecting high-speed electrons. These ejected electrons tear through the cellular interior. When they strike the linear DNA structure, they snap the connecting horizontal rungs, causing lethal double-strand breaks. This animated plot demonstrates the Poisson distribution formula, a strict mathematical model used to calculate the probability of where these random radiation strikes will occur along the linear DNA sequence. Applying the Poisson equation to a 15,000 gray dose removes all probability and provides a mathematical guarantee. The sequence will suffer hundreds of simultaneous double-strand breaks. The overlapping strikes physically shatter the genome into hundreds of completely unordered, disconnected fragments. In every standard biological model, this specific level of genome fragmentation equates to irreversible structural annihilation because the sequential instructions required to rebuild the cell no longer exist. According to the strict laws of radiation physics, the organism's original biological blueprint is mathematically guaranteed to be destroyed by the blast. With the genetic code shattered, the immediate physical engineering strategy shifts entirely to the surviving protein structures floating within the cellular fluid. The organism maintains an exceptionally high intracellular ratio of manganese to iron. This specific chemical ratio actively neutralizes reactive oxygen species, or ROS. ROS are highly destructive, unstable molecules generated in massive quantities when radiation interacts with water inside the cell. This heat map visualization displays the strategic objective of the manganese to iron ratio. The ROS mitigation exclusively protects the protein-based repair machinery, the shielded clusters, while ignoring the central DNA region. The organism's initial survival mechanism is a calculated trade-off: sacrifice the genetic blueprint to ensure the repair factory survives the blast intact. The hundreds of shattered DNA fragments now floating within the cell operate strictly as a massive dataset of unsorted, corrupted code. Perfectly reassembling unordered massive datasets without an index is what computer scientists classify as an NP-hard optimization problem. It means the challenge scales exponentially and requires massive computational resources to solve. This schematic illustrates the biological hardware solution to that data crisis. The organism maintains between 4 and 10 identical, redundant copies of its genome at all times. These copies are held in a precise spatial arrangement, forming an interlocking toroid, or donut shape. This redundant, interconnected arrangement functions identically to a distributed database architecture used in modern server farms. These localized genomic nodes prevent total data loss by cross-referencing surviving sequence fragments against adjacent, partially intact copies held within the other loops. The decentralized toroid arrangement is a strict hardware prerequisite. It acts as a biological blockchain, securely distributing the shattered data until it can be processed. To process that data, the organism utilizes a specialized Rec-A protein matrix. This matrix functions as the biological software responsible for executing the algorithmic repair protocol. Looking at this binary tree diagram, we can see the Rec-A matrix's function mirrors an encoded merge-sort logic protocol, a classic algorithm used in advanced computer science to efficiently sort divided datasets. The biological execution of this logic is known as recursive homologous recombination. The matrix rapidly aligns overlapping fragment patterns, repeatedly sorting and matching the pieces. This recursive sorting loop perfectly aligns fragments and repairs double-strand breaks across all the distributed nodes simultaneously. It completely rebuilds the entire sequence without introducing a single catastrophic genetic mutation. In physics, thermodynamic entropy, represented by delta S, is the ultimate measurement of chaos and disorder. The shattered genetic state induced by the radiation represents localized maximum entropy. By successfully and perfectly restitching the distributed genome, the algorithmic repair protocol effectively reverses or hacks this localized thermodynamic entropy. The organism circumvents the biological certainty of death by mathematically solving an NP-hard data recovery problem in real time. Beyond internal radiation repair, Deinococcus radiodurans possesses specialized multi-layered matrices used to analyze its external environment. These matrices utilize signal processing to perform directional photon counting and electromagnetic signature analysis. This allows the cell to map external stimuli using its own physical structure as a multidirectional sensor. This sensory framework functions as a biological acoustic LiDAR. LiDAR is a method for determining ranges by targeting an object with a pulse and measuring the time for the reflected signal to return. Here, the organism uses acoustic and electromagnetic signatures to detect distant environmental stressors. By processing the frequency and intensity of these returning signatures, the cell compiles a topographic grid map of its surrounding landscape. This data feeds into a path integration logic matrix. Path integration is a navigational method that uses internal cues to calculate a current position and safe route based on distance and direction traveled from a known start point. Through this integrated sensor suite, the organism actively computes optimal spatial localization to maneuver through extreme environments. Deinococcus radiodurans operates as a fully integrated biomech. It relies on a masterful integration of distributed computing hardware paired with perfect algorithmic error correction software systems. This specific architecture renders the kinetic energy and destructive outcomes of high-level gamma radiation physically obsolete. Mathematically perfect data reconstruction functions as the final absolute defense against a 15,000 gray streak.